everyone, welcome to another episode of Tubby Time. Today we are going to make frozen peanut butter pie. Let's get started. We're going to start off by making the crust. We are using Oreos and Nutter Butters. And we have a bowl because we have to separate the insides of the Oreo, and all we need is the cracker part. This is gonna take a little bit. Oops. And we're gonna use about 10 Oreos and 10 Nutter Butters to make the crust. So we have our 10 Oreos right in this little food processor that I'm going to blend up now to get fine crumbs to make the crust. I'm gonna take the Oreo crumbs now and just dump them in the pie tin. And now we can start working on the Nutter Butter crackers. Cookies. Isn't there an opening to this?
Well, maybe not.
No? Why not? So now we're going to scrape out the insides of 10 Nutter Butter cookies. In the past, I've never done anything with the insides, but I'm going to figure something out because I feel like it's just a waste to throw it away. I'm thinking I'm just going to put it in the filling of the pie. Why not?
Did you work out today? That was, God, you're just cracking cookies.
No. Now that we have our 10 Nutter Butters, we're going to blend these up as well. Ta-da, here's our crust. Just kidding. We need to melt some butter and mix it together. So this was 4 tablespoons of butter that I'm just going to add to the Nutter Butter and Oreo crumbs. And now we're just gonna mix it all together and it will form a crust. Now that the butter is incorporated to all the crumbs, I'm just gonna press it down. Then you wanna spread out all the crumbs and push them up to the sides of the tin as well. Try to have a nice even layer.
Question for the viewers.
Yes.
How thick do you want the base? Like down in the middle there? Because I notice you're pushing up on the sides here.
Mm-hmm.
So is that going to be thicker?
It's really personal preference. I don't like thick crust, so I'm trying to spread it out as much as I can. But if you want a nice thick crust, then you can just add more cookie crumbs and make a thicker crust. Same goes with like if you don't want crust on the sides, you can just keep it all at the very base. That looks pretty good to me. We're going to set this aside and now make the filling. To start with the filling, we are going to need a cup of heavy whipping cream. And we are going to blend this together. So that's thickened up a bit. We're going to let that sit there.
Damn, boy.
And we're going to add the rest of our ingredients, which includes 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. Ideally, you want it room temperature, just to make it mix a little bit easier. We'll also need 2/3 cups of creamy peanut butter. You can use crunchy if you'd like. I prefer creamy.
It's like you're making a painting.
I know. Then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar.
It's like you got a 1/2 cup on the counter.
Going to add just a pinch of salt. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And now we can, oh wait! We're gonna add our filling from our cookies in too, because why not? Oops. Now we can blend it all up. Just gonna scrape down the sides. All right, everything looks blended together. So now we can add this to our pie crust.
Watching you scrape that off gives me anxiety. I don't know why.
Why?
Because, like, I feel like my grandmother used to do that and then lick it or something.
You want to lick it?
No, I don't want to lick it. It just gross. So, like, does it matter if you have too much or something? Like, will it all fit? Or
it should all fit, unless you have an extremely small pie pan. This isn't a double batch, so it should all fit. So we're just going to spread this around now. Just by using it, or just by spreading it around, it actually, like, I can feel it, that it's super creamy, light. Just trying to make it nice and even. There we go. Okay, so this is pretty much it. Now you just have to put it in the freezer and you can let it sit overnight. If you don't want to let it sit overnight, you should let it sit for at least 5 hours. You don't have to cover it with anything or wrap it up, just put it in the freezer as is. And after that, we will put our toppings on and then do a taste test. We have let the pie sit overnight. This is the final product. Maybe I need a knife. Kind of difficult to cut. Why is this so hard? Oh my God. Maybe we should let it. So when you make this, let it sit out for a half hour before you cut it.
You can never cut anything. We've learned this already. You missed all the crust, I bet.
Look at.
Okay, all right. You have such a problem cutting things, whether they're hard, soft, cold, warm.
Then you can do it next time.
I usually do.
A little bit of whipped cream, Cool Whip, whatever. And finish off with some chocolate syrup. Time for a taste test.
She did that fine. You're wearing scrubs.
Yes.
Are you a nurse?
No.
Oh. I was going to thank you for your service, but never mind.
Because only nurses matter.
It's true.
It's very creamy.
It's good. I think I'm glad you put those pieces in there. Those leftover Oreo pieces, because I think if she didn't do that...
Would have been too cream cheesy?
No, peanut buttery.
Oh.
Well, see, now you say cream cheese. The peanut butter stands out to me. Like, it's a very light peanut butter flavor. Now that you say cream cheese, I'm like, oh yeah, there's cream cheese in that. It's a cream cheese peanut butter consistency. Like, it feels like you're eating a block of cream cheese that's been frozen, but it's peanut butter flavored. That makes sense. But it's good. I want some of the crust.
I know, I need to.
I bet that microphone is picking up all that chewing right now. It's going to drive me fucking nuts. If you haven't noticed, our microphones like to pick up the sounds of chewing, even if you're 20 feet away.
The crust is good. I feel like
it needs a little bit more Oreo flavor. But
I feel like it could have been a little thicker at the bottom too. So
damn, boy. Next
time, I'll add more Oreos to it.
Yeah, because you pushed it up the side. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's good. You should make it.
I like it. It's nice and simple. Easy to do. Yeah. Just remember to let it sit out before you start cutting into it. All right.
All right, I'm leaving. Bedtime.
Bedtime? Thank you for joining us on another episode of Tubby Time. Please like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, stay tubby.